Protests continue across India after the rape and murder of a 31-year-old trainee doctor at Kolkata's RG Kar Hospital last week. Protests in Kolkata gaining momentum after the medical facility was vandalized on the night of the 14th of August. Junior doctors and medical students are demanding the deployment of central forces at the hospital. The Bengal BJP unit also joining the protest, demanding Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's resignation. The centre has directed heads of government hospitals to file institutional FIRs within 6 hours of any incident of violence. In Delhi, members of the Resident Doctors Association took to the streets demanding justice for the victim. Calls for strict action against the accused also echoed in Mumbai, Amritsar, Hyderabad, Thiruvananthapuram. The Indian Medical Association has called for a nationwide suspension of non-essential services for 24 hours, starting 6 a.m. tomorrow. The Calcutta High Court has come down heavily on the state government over the vandalism inside the hospital. It referred to it as an absolute failure of state machinery. The Chief Minister has blamed the BJP and the left for the vandalism at the hospital. She held a protest rally to demand capital punishment for the accused in the murder and rape. Our team of reporters captured the protests from across India.
Any investigation authority can take over all this kind of hooligan attack, vandalism has been occurred. But we, the protester, we say the one thing: anyone can hand it over, but the truth should be published. No suppressing of the fact. We not want that.
हमको लगता है एक प्री प्लान अटैक जैसे एक 5,000 के ऊपर गुंडा जो आया था उधर से पूरा ब्रिज भर गया था। वी वांट जस्टिस बोल के इमरजेंसी को तो पहले हम लोग का ये मंच को तोड़ा, उसके बाद इमरजेंसी में गया, अब तो 3rd फ्लोर तक चला गया था जहाँ IIM की बिल्डिंग है, उसके ऊपर ही था सेमिनार रूम। तो हम लोग का ये लगता है, सस्पिशन है, उसका इंटेंशन भी था ये क्राइम सीन को डिस्ट्रॉय करना।
जब तक सुरक्षा नहीं, तब तक सेवा नहीं, CPA लागू करा।
In Mumbai as well, over the last 3 to 4 days, there have been protests that have been held outside various hospitals as well. In fact, when you speak of the protests that's being held right here, this is a protest at Azad Maidan where several doctors, resident doctors, in fact, many doctors, they've all gathered to express protest against what happened at Kolkata. In fact, you see them holding some of these posters which say "No safety, no duty." As of now, when you speak of the protest, the emergency services continue in various hospitals, but apart from that, other services have been suspended across the entire city, which is why we see some of these protesters who have gathered here. In fact, we try and speak to some of them. Ma'am, you all are holding protests here. What is it, that you all are in fact speaking? What is the demands that are being put forward?
So my demand as a person is the crime has been covered completely. The body was cremated in a rush. Postmortem was not reviewed. The site was destroyed. Vandalism was allowed. Burial of evidence. That means all that we shout, if tomorrow they say there's no evidence, there'll be no justice. The police who covered it, the people who covered it should lose their jobs permanently. Otherwise, there's going to be no change in attitude.
What exactly are your demands right now, and how are the hospital services affected?
So this has been happening time and again to the doctors all over the country. It is not limited to a state, a country. It is limited, it's all over the world. But at least we want protection in our country for all the healthcare providers, not just doctors. The incident that happened was the safest place that can be for a doctor. But still, it happened that the rape and murder happened. So usually earlier we have protested a lot of times for someone beating us, mob attacking us. Now it has gone to the level of rape and murder. So this cannot be accepted, and we want a Central Protection Act to be implemented as soon as possible.
Protests nationwide there. Something needs to be done. It has gone on for too long, and that is the lament and the plea there. Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus